Hey, hi everyone.
Hello.
Ashley here. Yeah, thanks for watching us. 2 hours dedicated to mobile photography. If you missed the first episode yesterday, it was about food photography, how you can use your smartphone and Lightroom Mobile to take a great picture and share it with your friends using Spark. So this is something that we will cover again today, but with a different theme. Okay, so Amy, you want to introduce yourself again?
Sure. Hi, I'm Amy Copperman from Adobe Spark. And Spark, for people who don't know or just joining us today, is kind of a new tool to Adobe. It's really easy ways to create graphics, web pages, and videos right from your phone or from online, spark.adobe.com.
Hi Laura, hi Kaylee. I see Tyrone also in the chat.
Hi.
Ashley, now you live in the studio.
I live here now.
Yeah, that's your new place.
I have squatters' rights, I'm pretty sure. So,
So what's the plan for today?
so it's the holidays, and you have Christmas trees or lights and things like that. And I figured we would play with some Christmas lights and how to take portraits with them without using your flash.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have a contest going on. Like if you are watching, we want you to create and share with us some pictures using Lightroom and Spark. Let me check. Yeah, if I don't see. Oh yeah, I need to fix that, Eric. Yeah, but Gus, if you're watching, there is just a typo in the item number 2. But the theme of the day is lights and shadows.
Ooh.
Fun.
I think it's appropriate.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
So lights and shadows. Just take your, iPhone or Android phone. Use Lightroom Mobile. It's free. You can download it for free. No. Yeah. And take a picture of. Just find. Do you have some ideas maybe for our friends, like light and shadows? What could they use?
Do you have your Christmas tree up? Should they take
Could be
care of
Christmas
that?
tree.
Candles.
Candles.
Use backlight.
Flashlight.
Flashlight. Oh yeah,
Those are
use
good.
the flashlight of another phone.
Yes.
A little early for
Or do
Hanukkah,
some-
but you could bust out the menorah.
Yeah.
Backlights.
Mm.
Yeah, just find
Car lights.
car lights.
Yeah. Just
Yeah.
don't hurt yourself.
Yeah. If the car is moving, be careful. But yeah, I'm sure you will be inspired. Follow the rules. So next to the chat tab on behance.net/live, this is where you can find the rules of the contest. And you can get a chance to win a Creative Cloud subscription, which includes Spark Premium features
Yes.
for the big boss Spark users. But yeah, you will discover what this is. So maybe we want to recap and show what you did yesterday
Yep.
as an introduction, and then we will move to the studio to take a new picture.
All right. I'm going to drive and I'll have you chat through everything.
Sounds good.
So here's something we made.
So this is a Spark post with a little animation behind it. So we took the beautiful photos that Ashley took yesterday and applied some text and style to it and an animation. This would be great for Instagram stories or sharing on your feed. Just adds a little something, a little extra to your photo. Spark it up.
When did we add animations in Spark Post?
I think it's been there since the beginning, if I'm not mistaken. Almost the beginning.
Almost. Let's say almost, Amy, because I'm pretty sure
I think
that
it's been there from the beginning.
Okay.
You can add things like pans and zooms and like have the text come in. It kind of just like spruces up a regular like text on text overlay.
Okay. So in this case, it creates a video.
Yeah,
that you
it
share.
creates a little MP4. People love it for Instagram stories. If you're
for Insta
lots
stories.
of bloggers use it that
Nice.
way.
That's how we saved this one out, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so one of the
it's
cool
a
things
stories.
about Spark Post is you can resize anything for every network, and now starting as of last week or 2 weeks ago, we included custom sizes, so it's really easy to make anything. And for instance, today we're going to be talking about making a holiday card. So if you print something, you might need some custom sizes for that, but we
Okay.
also offer a multitude of sizes that are preloaded, so it's super easy.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Here's another thing we made.
Yeah, so this would be like a good Pinterest pin, or just like making your snazz it up. So we added, what's cool about this is that we added some of the colors from the background photo to the text. So Spark Post allows it really easy to make some good image to copy relationships. And a little plug for our blog, there's a post on that right at the top about marrying your background photo with text and how to make some good choices that way. And in this case, we use the green from the leaf to add to create this nice relationship between the background photo and the text.
Perfect.
And that's an example of just a still image. With one tap, we made it animate.
Perfect.
And then here is another Spark product called Spark Video, and it is a way to create videos. So here we were doing a little behind the scenes and then added photos and video and text overlays to kind of create a whole video story in what it took us a minute and a half, 2 minutes. So yeah.
That was great.
And Yannick says, yeah, he was amazed by the quality that you can get with an iPhone shooting with Lightroom Mobile in DNG, so in RAW. What you can do, and after, just share it in Spark.
Yeah, so Spark, everything's integrated, so you don't have to. You can open Spark and just access your Lightroom albums straight from the Spark editor. You don't have to save them elsewhere, so it makes it super easy.
Yeah. And then our last thing.
So this is a web page, and if we just hit the play button at the top, the preview, this creates like a beautiful scrolling web page. A lot of photographers use it to show off their work in kind of one place. So you can make portfolios, just photo stories. We're kind of showing off different ways to show your photos. It's got some parallax, it's responsive designs. You don't have to think about that at all. It kind of knows. You can choose the focal point, and I would say in a minute to 2 minutes, we had this whole shareable story. So you share one link and it's ready to go.
Yeah, and it was great that we were able to embed the other things we've
we added video. You just drop in the live video link from Spark Video, Vimeo, or YouTube.
Yeah.
Yannick, you have downloaded Spark. Okay, cool. He's ready to shoot. Yeah.
Awesome. Ooh. And since you are entering to win Creative Cloud subscription, we've added premium features as of September, and that we're not going to demo it today. You'll have to have us back, Michael, but premium features allow you to add your logo, your brand colors, and choose fonts, and then everything that you create looks and feels unique to you. Super easy.
And exciting.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you have your own brand. I mean,
yeah,
we're talking
got
about
a logo.
It. Your
yeah,
logo.
You gotta like share stuff on social or share things with clients, and
yeah, it's so nice.
Oh, good.
Okay, so should we transition to the studio?
I would love to.
And try to take a nice picture.
I will leave this as we travel miles.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Not moving too far away.
Hi.
This is showing this is showing everywhere.
Oh, really? My family photo?
Yeah.
Great.
Great.
You know what they look like. Cool.
Okay.
Shall we turn the monitors?
Yep.
Do you want me to be in front or behind?
I think we're gonna do it all. Why don't we just show what it all
looks like?
What it all looks like. All right.
In front of a camera. Oh, there you go. This looks about my decorating abilities. This is like exactly what my Christmas lights look like at home. It's very Stranger Things. I like it.
I did my best.
Trendy.
Yeah. We should have done the whole thing actually. Oh man. Okay.
About to make some magic.
I know.
Have we introduced our model?
No. We should.
I mean, she was with us today.
She was with us earlier.
Can you maybe introduce yourself again?
Please.
Hello, I'm Larkin. I'm going to be modeling your holiday card.
Your holiday card. Larkin is a wonderful
That's a pro
writer.
tip.
I take her picture quite often.
Yes, it's true.
So we're gonna try some things.
Okay, perfect.
So
how would you like me to start? Behind, front?
what is everyone's like? What is your initial thought? Like, if you were to be like, oh my God, I have to take a picture in front of Christmas lights. Are you nervous? Are you excited? Are you like, I need to put on a flash, or how do I shoot without a flash? Like, what's your initial thought process?
I would say I never get it right. Like sometimes I've had some luck tapping on like the part that I need to focus on in your iPhone, which I think is a good tip for beginners. But usually it makes some like weird light things happen, or like people's skin never looks good.
Right.
So it never looks as good as in real life.
Yeah.
So I'm excited to learn these tips.
So maybe what we'll do first is you'll stand directly in front of it.
Okay.
So what we're going to see is that there is no source of light on Larkin's face. And we'll try and tap on the darkest spot and see if that does anything.
Okay.
And then we can work our way back and see like how to use it. They're still semi-powerful. Like we tested a little bit earlier. Like I'm excited. Okay, so here's...
And also you don't realize with the GoPro, but we are almost in the dark.
We are, yeah.
Backlighting is super hard to...
Right? So look at that. She's super backlit. Let's see if I tap on the darkest part. Cute.
Just cheesing it up for this card.
Right? Look at that.
Yeah.
Should I look
It's
straight
actually
at the
not that bad.
camera? Do you want, because that one is also getting a little of that.
Yeah,
You're
let's
seeing
go
what it looks
straight
like.
at, and I'm gonna go in the darkest spot. Ooh, I'm gonna go in the lightest spot. Hello. Welcome to my holiday party. Cute. Okay, that looks great. So now I want to put you behind the first row, and I want to see what happens when we illuminate your face. So if you can already see. Actually, I can do this. Play with the lights like in and out. I'm not going to take any photos, but just like so people can see us live. Look how pretty that is. So you can take some extra lights that you have laying around and illuminate your subject that way. So let's start by that with that. So play
Just
with.
like open them up a little
Yep,
bit.
and I want you to feel some on your face.
Oh, feel them on my face.
Right? The light. Beautiful right there. Gorgeous, hold that. Beautiful, you're like, welcome to my world. Cute. And then try somewhere, maybe it's a little bit closer to you, or you wrap some around yourself.
Yeah, let's try that and see what that looks like. Maybe I'll if they're on me. Does that
Ooh.
look crazy?
No. Oh my god!
I love this holiday card already.
Beautiful! Okay, I'm gonna tap on the darkest spot, or the lightest spot again.
Oh, fun.
Yes! Love it!
We're having a real party here.
Yeah.
Cute. That's really nice. Okay, good.
I'm going to ask you for these photos later so I can send them out in real life.
Yeah.
I'm into it. Okay, so now let's put you in the
Very back.
very back. I feel like we're going like systematically through like all the layers,
All the
just to
layers.
see what's
What's going on.
yeah. I feel like that's
So
helpful.
Ashley is using Lightroom Mobile.
Mm-hmm.
And you take the picture with Lightroom Mobile, right?
Mm-hmm. So we're shooting through this. Now we're adding some more color. Hello. Welcome to my winter wonderland. Hi. Oh my gosh. We're just missing a tree. Ooh, look at the lights on your face. Try and get some of those like colorful lights on your face. Yes, honey. Beautiful. Last one right here. Okay, and the last thing, which is what we did yesterday, was we used something in the foreground, and I want to see what happens when we use some lights in the foreground. Yesterday it was leaves, which did one thing, but now if you can see, come a little bit closer to me.
I'm like, how do I get through this make?
So you can see like maybe some like light leak, play around with what it's doing there. Ooh, baby, right there. Oh, yes.
Oh. It's flickering. It's insane.
Cool, right?
Yeah. Right, a little strobe effect.
It's good. And then I'm going to try like really close. What? This is the best holiday card ever. You don't even need anything else in this. Cute. Eyes to me. Whatever. Hi. This is so fun. Okay, cool. Great. So I feel like we've got a few things. Is there what else? What else would you guys want to try? Anything? Anything? Think of. Should we wrap her in there? I know we're gonna put you in there.
Oh, I think that we leave it to the professionals, unless you needed a buddy for sure. But
who has something we want to try?
Yeah, let's open up
if
to
you
the
have any
audience.
ideas, like what we can try with the set. You want to try something blurry?
Yeah.
We could also try them like
Yeah.
super, maybe without these, so that, because some people just have colored lights just to see, because it's so much darker, like especially if you're out, like, you know, taking photos like on a Christmas tree lane kind of
Oh, yeah.
thing, you know,
Yeah,
where
so
you might
turn
not
this
have
off maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Try that.
So I'm just gonna move those out.
While you do that,
Because I
somebody's
discovered
asking.
a setting in Lightroom Mobile. I'm not sure about this one, but like if you click here and say professional,
I can do
there is, I think, is it this one? You know, where you choose the
Oh yeah.
choose the focal point. Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
That's cool.
And I think that what is green
We'll be in.
should be what is in focus. That's my guess. But
So right now, what you're
Maybe you
doing
can do
to
something.
walk people through,
Oh, so
you're creating focal points in the photo
we could also,
before you even.
we could also do
yeah,
like,
so it's not automatic in this case. Like you force the
Oh.
focal point.
Actually, maybe.
So if you want something blurry, you can
walk.
Oh,
force
okay.
it. Yeah.
That's a good tip.
like, kind of like,
I think turn those back on. I have an idea.
okay.
You would hold this for me really
Yeah.
quick.
So you
those
see it's
back
here.
on. We're gonna
So by
bring you
default,
away
it's
from
an,
this so that I can make
automatic.
this blurry.
And
Nice,
if you go in
okay.
professional, then you have several settings, including this one.
Ooh.
And you choose what is in focus. Even ISO is crazy.
So let's illuminate your face a little bit, but still make. So maybe hold on to these as your light
ISO,
source.
there is a point where it will flicker. It's very,
Pretty.
Cool.
I love. So I'm gonna try and make just working maybe a little bit in focus. So hold it towards your face a little bit, yeah.
Are you getting my hand in, or
There's
is
exposure.
it more like?
Ooh, yeah.
That's it.
Oh, I see now.
Let's try that. You look crazy with all this green going on. I think the oops. I feel like the lights are out of focus in the back, which is nice to have. That's a good option. Maybe something super blurry. Actually, maybe just like if we are gonna make a holiday card and we have like multiple,
yeah,
we can
for-
just do like the lights or like. So maybe
Or
if
for
you
the-
step out for a second.
Something blurry, and with Spark you can add some text on it.
Yeah.
As an introduction.
Fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Be a nice event
Yeah.
invite or something. Let's see. Is that the default camera app on the iPhone? Just got here. Sorry. No.
No.
So Hector, we're shooting in Lightroom Mobile.
Yeah, so Lightroom Mobile is a free app you can download on iOS and Android. And we have just trying the professional settings, and this is where you can control everything manually, because we want something blurry, so it's on purpose in this case. We're just producing some content to create a holiday card, which should be interactive using Spark. So that's why Ashley is playing with this Christmas light, made in China, ordered on Amazon.
You really like to mention that.
It was very big on the box, like there was no doubt.
Perfect.
Ooh, that's kind of cool looking.
Automatic. Maybe something.
So can you explain for Lightroom newbies like me what you're doing here, Ashley?
I'm moving my body around and finding an interesting angle. I'm in automatic right now, and I'm tapping on the brightest area, and hopefully it will expose something a little bit differently so that's not too bright.
Okay.
So I'm doing that.
What happens if you tap on something else? I'm just curious. Oh, kind of like
It,
the blue kind of.
adjusts a little bit,
Yeah.
So that's nice. Let's see what else do we got. Let's go to professional again. And let's see what we can do here. I really want the exposure down a lot,
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, that's cool.
so it's a little bit more moody, more festive, you know?
Uh-huh.
So this might be nice just to add into the holiday card if we make something with multiple images. What do you think? And you can just like play with what you have, you know? Let's see, what about something like... Is it too Star Wars?
Oh, lately.
Yeah, it's fun.
Ooh. All right. Cool. Did anyone have anything they wanted to try?
I'm using the HDR Mobile and Lightroom Mobile CC to get more dynamic range for editing.
Nice.
Jan, Eric, Evans.
Oh, yeah.
says that.
HDR, yeah.
Yep, that's always fun.
Yeah.
Glenn McDaniel says that last night we said it's better to underexpose. Are you doing something different tonight, Ashley?
Not necessarily. I do like to underexpose for sure, because then you can always bring things up. But I think the best thing about this session is that the challenge is that there's something very bright and there's something very dark. And that you're going to have to work with both of those in the same shot. So sometimes you won't actually be able to, just based on the limitations of your smartphone. So it's nice to know that and work with it, I think. But that's definitely a good point. I try to underexpose as much as possible, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Are you doing that because it's easier to bring up the exposure in post editing?
Yes.
Versus bringing it down? Okay,
Totally.
that's good to know.
Because you'll end up losing, you'll lose that information and you won't be able to get it back if it's too overexposed, too blown out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
So maybe we'll do that one. We'll overexpose you if you want to jump in there.
Yeah.
And we'll just show you what that looks like. So let's bring this back around. Why don't you wrap yourself in it or something?
Yeah, why not?
Isn't it good?
'Tis the season.
To wrap yourself in Christmas lights.
Maybe ponder the meaning of life. We have an audience member wondering about that.
Oh,
that can be like
Your motivation.
your motivation for this photo when you're doing your year in review that you send out via Spark Video.
Life is to wrap yourself in lights.
Yeah. The holidays is great for existential introspection, right?
Absolutely.
You want me to put it all around my
Oh yeah. So
I also feel like this is a metaphor for life, just being covered, being wrapped in lights.
So I'm totally overexposing her right now, and you can't really get that stuff back.
Okay.
So now I'm gonna tap on something a little
I
bit.
look crazy. I'm sorry.
No, I love it.
You like it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like perfect for memes. We can cover that today too.
Yeah, get some on your face.
And I'm like real close to the camera.
Right there. You're the best subject ever. Thank you. Cute. I like those. Oh my god, look at that photo.
Oh my gosh.
It's if Stranger Things were a nice and happy place to be.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it's hilarious.
It's a crazy picture. Like, it's hard to tell what she's doing, like where she is.
Yeah, it does look a little bit.
Like if you don't have the context.
Yeah, you're like,
These
where?
meanwhile are just getting caught in my hair.
I think I have an idea for what we can do with this.
Really?
Yeah, I got my content wheels turning. We're gonna make something funny.
Nice.
Should I do a video?
Like a video clip?
Yeah.
Oh, can you do that in Lightroom?
Well, I
with
could
the
do
iPhone?
it with the iPhone,
Oh,
and then we
yeah.
could use
And we
it
can
for
raise
Spark.
it for Spark.
Let's try it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, babe.
You want me to do the same kind of light play?
I think so. This is a video. So enjoy your life. Cute, honey. You're so creative. Cute. Okay, that was good. I liked that one.
Okay.
I didn't know what parts you were filming, but we'll see.
You can play around with it.
Yeah. Let's see. We got some lights, we got some portraits, we overexposed you, we underexposed you. What else?
Want to do some close-ups?
Yeah, maybe
the
like-
hands or something.
Ooh.
Sure.
You've got very nice hands.
Oh,
Bell
yeah.
sleeves.
I do. We could get artsy with this.
What if we like wrapped that around?
like wrapped this around my arm?
This is gonna be the best holiday card ever. Can I just steal these images from my
The Adobe Live team is saying we need more lights. You know what? We could just go out to the Adobe hallway. We are decked out. I don't think they'll miss anything. Yeah, we'll just bring the tree in.
Maybe like move your hand into this and just do like an arm out. Like now we're getting artsy.
Yeah.
Would you want to do?
How much time do you have left? To enter the contest, you have 1 hour, Yannick. 1 hour. The theme of the day: lights and shadows.
Lights and shadows.
Yeah, check the contest tab on behance.net/live. We explain all the rules, but basically you use your mobile phone, you use Lightroom Mobile, take pictures. The theme is light and shadows, and you can share it with us using Lightroom or Spark. Spark would be nice.
Beautiful. Now I'm going to change it to professional. I'm going to change... Let's see what happens when I change my white balance.
Ooh.
Right?
Get some of my body in there, maybe. It's
yeah.
Do you have a custom
like
one?
A profile.
Oh yeah, you have the eyedropper.
Hey.
Oh, it will go crazy.
Oh, that's too crazy.
It will go crazy.
Definitely not. Let's go back to... I think I wanted to warm it up. I like that.
Yeah.
I'm going to take down the exposure a lot. Ready? She's ready.
Glenn says he really enjoys these Spark Lightroom sessions.
Yay.
I'm so glad to hear that. Suggest more workflows that you're looking for, or other sessions, and maybe we can make something happen.
Yeah.
I'm into it. I think I like it without.
Yeah, me too.
But then you're blurry. That's kind of cool.
I like this. I might ask you.
Maybe we've gone over this, but is there a specific cell phone mode or cell phone model that works best with Lightroom Mobile?
Do you know that?
After it's the quality of the sensor of the camera.
Okay.
Yeah, like if you take the iPhone 7 has a better camera than the 6, so you will get better pictures. But it's not like Lightroom does the job, but relies on the camera.
Yeah.
And to shoot RAW, I think it started with a specific one. I think with the 5S. Before that, you couldn't take RAW pictures.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it was Apple actually. It's Apple. They open the access to the RAW files after a certain model. I think it was a 5S.
Like cover my eye.
Otherwise, you can take JPEG. I mean,
yeah.
Like red up your
especially for social networks, it's good enough.
Yeah.
I'm trying
to. We're doing some ID magazine situation right here. You look like RoboCop.
Yeah, you should do the 2 eyes.
Should I do 2 eyes? What's another white one? Or should I do a different color?
Jan has a good tip.
Red would be scary.
You could put frosted Scotch tape on your lens and make everything hazy, like in a dream.
It's true.
Oh, cool.
You can totally do that.
I love that.
If you don't have that, you can also take face grease.
Ooh.
A lot of directors in movies do that. They'll take like actual grease from their face and put it on lenses.
Yeah. Or like just don't clean your lens.
Yeah.
Which people do all the time. The other tip is to make sure your lens is clean if you want a crisper photo.
Do you want to try something?
Let it do anything.
I could do green eyes because my
Look at that though. That was fun.
Alright, that's good.
That's really fun.
How cute. I love it.
Creepy.
Vaseline, yeah, that's totally a thing.
Glenn, you never thought about using the camera in Lightroom? Yeah, you should. Like you have crazy settings, and again, make sure to take DNG, digital negative, because after in post, when you will use the settings to edit your picture, you will have much more options. I mean, much more information to create the picture you want.
I also want to take one with flash just to show what that looks like.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. And this is something that you're not to do tip, right?
I would say
it could
maybe.
Yeah,
it could be, but I don't know.
With the lights, let's see. Because we are almost in the dark, so maybe it would bring something.
It's fun.
It's alright. I prefer the ambient light of this. And so I think that's a good example of what probably would happen in your camera if you just let it do whatever it wants to do.
Yeah.
Can she move over like one thing over so we can get rid of the tags?
Yeah.
In the photo?
So
do you want to do that again?
Yeah.
We can also make it more like stylized.
The art director.
Yeah.
Very picky.
I'm the hovering art director.
Ready? 1, 2, 3, flash.
They use Vaseline in art school. Yeah, on the lens. Yeah.
That worked better.
It definitely works better, but I also think I prefer
kind of goofy in
not
it, but
flash.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that looks good. You did great. I'm gonna go back to DNG. Yeah, let's take a look at what we've done. I want to add these photos that I just took to this.
Mm-hmm.
So
That. Where are they? They must be there. Hopefully. 6 by 6.
yeah. Oh, the.
Oh, there's a filter.
Aha.
Okay, here we go.
oh, that's so nice.
Okay, 30 pictures. Yeah, we have some.
I just
I
went
don't know.
crazy. Oh my. What have I done?
You've just shot my Christmas card. These are great.
Yeah,
Your boyfriend's gonna be so sad that he's not. in these
93
things.
photos.
You sent out a
I'll
Christmas
Photoshop.
card without your boyfriend.
Yeah.
You could
That is a
Photoshop
power
him in,
move.
though. Can we do that? That's one of the
Yeah,
things.
for
Let's
sure.
Photoshop him in.
Cool. I feel like we've gotten quite a bit. Look
Yeah.
at how cute that is. I love
This
that.
one is yeah. This one is so weird. Hey guys. Hi Alexander, thanks for joining.
Hi.
Ashley taking pictures with her iPhone and Christmas lights.
I like when we warmed them up too.
Yeah, that's
Oh, yeah.
fun.
That's fun.
This one's
That's
great.
like
Yeah.
It's so fun.
cute. Yeah. It is very Stranger Things though. Now that
Yeah.
it's like
I know.
now that we've seen that, Christmas lights are never gonna be the same.
I can't escape it. I really can't. What else? What else? What else? How else can we get crazy with this? Trying to think. I feel like we went through all the variables, so that's good. We played with flash and no flash. We did some color temperature, which was actually really good for the white balance. We did some just lights. We did your hands. We did you making a kissy face.
Is
did a
this
video.
is this as if it's like nighttime?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like you'll have these lights on
If you're indoors.
indoors at night, even outside too. You know, if
Mhm.
you ever go to a place that has a Christmas tree outside and, you know, like Ghirardelli Square, they
Yeah.
always have something like you'll want to be able to expose properly for that without having to use a flash because I feel like it takes away from how beautiful the
lights
ambience
are.
are.
Yeah. So true.
Yeah. So, good.
Does anybody have questions?
Before we
Are you
shift
trying
gears.
right now? What are you doing? What's the
Yeah, maybe
lighting
we could
setup?
do
Just
a-
Christmas lights or any other lights as well? Yes, it's actually just the Christmas lights, and then we have a light that's lighting our other setup that's just kind of leaking through as if it were like a lamp or just
Yeah.
indirect ambient light.
Ooh, I have a question.
Please.
Or a prompt maybe. What about if you did like could you do an action shot? Like is there a way to capture maybe something that's blurry, like blurry lights or her moving?
Yeah, maybe just like walking kind of across.
Yeah.
You know,
or
like a
if
movement.
you stayed still and maybe someone played with the movement
lights.
of the lights and we shot at a slower shutter speed
Ooh,
with the
yeah.
professional.
Sure.
So maybe you stand behind, and then if someone wants to be my professional Christmas light mover, do that.
All right, director, what do I like this? Like out of the shot?
This is
All right, we gotta
So
get
pretty.
this.
so weird.
I love that.
Twisted now because I've wrapped my body.
Okay.
Okay, so
So
let's go
Okay.
to. Okay, so I'm gonna
Let's go
expose
back.
for. Oh hey. So I'm gonna do a shot where I can.
she's using Tyrone. Hi. She's using the iPhone X. Balden is asking what is the lighting setup? Okay, so this evening just Christmas light. That's it. There is no other light. We are so you cannot really see with the GoPro, but we are really almost in the dark.
So I'm gonna go still, very still. And then I'm going to... Okay, you ready?
Yeah, you want me to just shake them now?
Yep.
Okay.
And then laugh. Laugh, Larkin, laugh.
Oh.
Wait, laugh?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said left.
Christmas. Hi.
It's Christmas and we have.
Okay, let's check that. Look at all that motion.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's so cute.
Some of them are destroyed.
Huh?
Some of them are definitely in motion.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So what I did is that I went into the professional setting and I made my shutter speed really slow and I had Larkin stay still so that she was in focus but that the lights were blurry because they were in motion. So let's go look at those real quick.
So Ariane is asking, do we need a light meter to shoot? In this case,
No.
no.
I don't think so.
No. In this case, improvise, experiment.
Look at that.
We just have an iPhone, so that's it. Wow. That's good because you really stayed still.
Yeah.
Like she's super sharp.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
Right?
I got my eyes, the ones with
Love. That's cute.
Yeah.
Gorgeous. Yeah. Perfect.
Neat.
That was good.
Nice.
That was a good
Oh, good.
call. Thank you. All right. I feel like we should maybe edit some of these.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do that. Should we go back to the table?
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Thank
do
you.
it.
You're very welcome.
Happy holidays. Thank you.
We have the best card in
Seriously,
the US.
like
I
ever.
know.
Worldwide.
Okay, so I'm gonna.
Yeah, we take care of this.
I don't trust myself with those wires.
You can put all their names on there.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Okay.
So I feel like I want to pick a few, edit them in Lightroom, and then we can do all the things
Yeah,
with all the spark.
we'll make some fun content.
Awesome. Oh, should we switch the monitors?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
No, you're good.
These are so fun. They're very memey. Come up with some copy. That's so cute.
Should we do the one where it's both? Is that too crazy? Let's do, I love this one.
That one's
Yeah. Okay, I'm just starting with one. Let's see anything. Yeah, okay. So I'm just gonna do some edits. I like that we changed the white balance on this. So I just wanna see if I should expose it a little bit differently. I'm just gonna, my favorite thing is just to play with all the sliders. I feel like you see what's happening.
Mm-hmm. Is that usually how you start when you are coming to an editing project?
Yeah, and I think starting with exposure and contrast are a good start, and then
Okay.
color. I feel like the highlights are really fun. Let's see, should I bring them down a little bit, bring them up, and bring them down a little bit. And it's really just like, I think the best thing you can do is take it to the extreme and see like if you need, where you need to dial it back, you know?
Yeah. So when you, I feel like this is because you have a good eye and you've trained. Can you talk about how you know how to dial it back or bring things forward?
Yeah, I think a lot of it is looking at other images a lot. So I think that's a good thing to start with. But I think you'll understand as you move on in your own process that something is, something is not right in your eye, you know? So let's see, what else can I do? Let's play with temperature. I'm gonna warm it up just a little bit. Be quiet, Facebook. I'm gonna make it a little bit more magenta than green.
I like that, the light play on her face.
Yeah.
That's such a big difference.
Let's
So you
see.
did that with tint, right?
Yeah, so color temperature is really great to start with. And then tint, a lot of people look better when it's more on the magenta side. I really and rarely add green.
Because you get kind of sickly.
Yeah, I think magenta makes
nauseous.
it a lot better.
Yeah, that is a good. Okay, good to know.
Let's see, what else do I want to do? We did some selective stuff yesterday, which I really liked. We can do another little radial. I feel like there's like light coming from here, so we can kind of maybe amp that up a little bit.
So for people who weren't here last time, you selected just a portion of the photo.
Using selective edits.
Selective edits, then you just drag your finger
to make the area larger or smaller. And then once you have that set, you can do local adjustments on just that area, which is really nice to have. So I'm pretty happy with this. What do you think?
I think it's cute.
Would you do anything else?
Yeah, it's great.
Cute. Perfect. So there's that.
How can we...
I would like to copy these settings.
Okay.
And I also think I need to...
We should flag it.
We should flag it. That's this one.
And I think last night we moved things to an album for easy
Yeah, we did.
gathering.
I want to flag this one. Oops. Rate and review.
Oh yeah, there you go.
There we go.
So under the rate and review. That's
Rate and
where
review. I'm also going to flag it just for fun.
Everything.
All of it. Okay, so I liked my edits there, and I just want to do it with a couple of other things just to make it all consistent. Oh, I'm still in the review mode. And I'm going to say paste settings here.
Okay.
Beautiful. Back to rate and review. Let's just give it 5 and flag it.
Hi, Abhishek. Thanks for joining. This is the fourth segment, but we do it later than usual. Usually the first show is from 3 to 5 p.m. Pacific time, but this one is from 6 to 8 p.m. So what time is it in your region? Let us know.
Yeah.
All of you, let us know.
Mm-hmm.
For us, it's the evening already. It's almost 7 p.m. in San Francisco.
I know. Nice. Let's find a nice little motion blur one.
This seems like these photos would require different edits
I
because
agree.
of the coolness and temperature.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I want to see what happens when I paste the settings.
Ooh.
It seems to be working a lot better.
Yeah.
But I'm still I'm gonna bring it up a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe bring the contrast a little bit. And play with where are my highlights? What are they doing? Maybe do that. Perfect. Much better. Rate and review. Great. Got like a nice little story going.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You took this photo? That's so pretty.
That's the floor.
I know. I saw that. Ooh. I feel like I want to crop into this.
Yeah.
Like really go for it, you know?
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. What's
Oh, I like that.
Wow.
And let's warm it up a lot so it plays with our story. Ooh. Great.
Love it.
Love that.
You should submit it to Adobe Stock.
Yeah.
People
Yeah. People
for
would
the
love
background.
Mm-hmm.
that.
There's this great feature in Spark Post that you can add text and have the background photo come through in a text cutout. I could see one of those close-ups doing that really well,
Yeah.
creating nice like texture to your text.
Aw, that's sweet.
That's cute.
God, living your best life. Larkin, you're living your best life.
That's our copy for.
I think it might
I
be.
think it should be.
Oh, you know what I'm also gonna do? Yesterday we played with tone
Oh.
curve.
Yes, curve.
Yeah, so I'm just going to make a little S-curve. I'm going to bring up the midtones.
Okay.
I'm going to take down the shadows.
Whoa, look at that.
And then I'm going to take...
Punchy.
I'm going to make this a little punchy. I like that.
So so explain what you've done.
So, when you're looking at this grid, the top right-hand corner are the highlights.
Okay.
Right dead center in the middle are your midtones. And in the bottom left corner are your shadows.
And midtones is like, can you define what a midtone is?
Just like nothing that's too bright or too dark.
Okay.
If you want to like just...
Makes sense.
Yeah, totally. It's great.
What is in the middle?
Something's in the middle. Okay.
Yeah. And so this is a really simple way to easily edit images, which is an S-curve. And all you need to do, you set a point in the middle like I just did first, you bring up the highlights and you take down the shadows, and then you have a little bit of contrast and highlight, which is nice.
They say, wow, it's ready for a holiday magazine.
Yeah.
Ship it.
Yeah.
I'm ready. She ready. Let's rate and review that. Perfect.
Flag everything.
Everything. Then I can find it easily. What about one of these? Again, living your best life.
She's tangled in lights, but still making things work.
Beautiful. All right, that was easy.
That is the meaning of life.
Thanks, Lightroom. Cool. How many did I do?
You get one hand.
We got a hand.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this kissy face. I'm gonna maybe take this down a little bit. Yeah, cute.
You took down the temperature or the...
The exposure.
Okay.
I feel like we're gonna have like a nice little variation of things.
Higher hand, yeah, if you want to enter the contest and you still have about 40 minutes, make sure to follow what's in the contest tab, okay, if you're on Behance, yeah. So the contest tab, it will explain, but for the moment she's working in Lightroom. We invite you to use Spark if you have an iPhone, and we will show in a few minutes how it works. But yeah, you can publish on Instagram and share your Instagram account. That would be awesome.
You can also go to spark.adobe.com if you are on Android and play with Spark Post on the web. Or
Beautiful.
Spark Video or Spark Page.
So many options. So we have 7 photos. I feel like that's pretty good.
That's probably good.
All right, let's go check them out.
Yep.
Great. What should we do with them?
Well, I think we have, let's start in Spark Post. So I was thinking we could make a holiday card or like a greeting that you would post on Instagram. Maybe, since she's playing with lights, when I was thinking over here, I was like, maybe that she's making an invitation for like a holiday decorating party.
Oh, fun.
We could make that into a video too. But let's start in Post just to have some fun with these photos. And actually, if anyone has
create an album with these 9 pictures. See what I mean?
Yeah.
Because when you will look for the pictures in Spark,
yes,
you won't be able to filter the catalog, so you will have the 200.
What would be the best way?
Well, she's doing that. If anyone has any captions or words that you want to see on these photos, put them in the comments.
My best holiday. Yeah. Okay.
And go to the
And
flag.
then we go inside, and now I feel that if we import from all photos, okay, they're already filtered because you just did it.
Yep. Perfect. Easy.
Cool. Okay.
Now you can just
So
get to
now
them.
from Spark you can just access my best holiday, and that's it.
Okay. So Spark Post.
Yeah.
Ready?
Okay, so Spark Post, there's 2 ways to get started. You can start from our inspiration wall, which is what you see here. These are all professionally designed templates by designers on the Spark team, or really just one designer, or a very small team.
Oh, they are in the Spark team?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And so there's collages. That's like a good way to combine multiple photos. Some seasonal ones. We have some like holiday templates right on the top. Like this one is for a sale, but I could easily see that being a like a holiday invitation, like you have your text over here. Yep. I think when you're working with photos and text, it's nice to combine multiple text blocks. So for instance, like this one, this winter gala, there's actually like several different boxes where we're putting photos in, and then your text is up here. We also just released a really cool feature where you can have multiple styles of text within one text block. So this is an example of starting from a template, but you can always start from scratch. Let's go back out. That's kind of the overview of Spark Post. Are there any templates that are catching your eye that you want to start with?
Let's think. So we're doing an invite, and I want to make sure people know what we're doing, when we're doing. I want to look at seasonal. I feel like that would be fun.
Seasonal.
Was there one that was screaming your name? I want to look at this one.
This one could be fun.
That's
if we want to just
cute.
add like a slogan, we could do like living my best life or living my best lights or something. Honey, right?
Oh my God.
Okay,
do
so
that.
you tap remix, and now now let's replace the background photo with the one that we just took from Lightroom. So we're going to tap the image icon at the top. And here we can integrate straight from Lightroom, and your photos are waiting for you. There
Beautiful.
you go. Which one do you think we should do?
This is definitely Larkin living her best life.
Yes.
Don't you think?
All right, so now we're going to double tap the text.
And there is a filter on top of the picture, no?
Yes, we can
Is
adjust
something
that.
can adjust also?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
So there, so actually, yeah, let's go back to that. So the background photo in this effects section, we have animations and then also filters. So you can apply filters to your photos in post, but because we just did all this work Lightroom, you want your photo edits to show. So I'm just going to select none.
Nice.
Nice.
Sometimes filters are applied to photos in templates, but you can always move them here or add new ones.
I mean, this is actually kind of nice. I feel like it,
Kind of makes like that gauzy effect. Like we don't even need Vaseline for that.
right? Well, then now we're looking at the text as well.
Yeah. So that's like
More contrast.
you might need more contrast for legibility or just like creating new focal points
Yeah, I
in
think
your
that's
design.
So I'm gonna say done on that one.
Yeah. So then here, let's see. We can move this anywhere, obviously, and then also like there's all these fun styles and fonts and shapes. And then say we wanted to like highlight just one word of this text block, like lights, maybe to like punch up the fact that we're making a pun.
The best one I've heard all day.
I am a writer, so here I'm now in this multi-style text editing mode, and I've highlighted living and lights, but I really just want to apply a new style to lights. So I'm gonna double tap that, and now all of my edits are just applying to this type of text. So we can play with different, color suggestions. That one's kind of fun because it's a play on like the light behind it. We can change up. Let's see, what's like a fun font. This is where
Whoa. Okay. That looks.
that
like,
one's kind of cool.
Yeah.
So I'm not a designer, but what I've learned from watching our designer like a hawk and talking to her like daily, she's like probably wants to kill me, but is that when you're pairing text, you want a good rule of thumb is to pick two pairs of fonts that are vastly different from each other. So this one I think would work, but maybe let's see if, oops. Okay, so now let's say I'm done here, but I want to edit.
Definitely want to edit that.
Oops, tap where's to select. Oops.
I'm still learning this feature myself, to be honest.
It's really cool that you can do that in one.
In
one.
So let's see what happens if I change it to that. Or
I see what you mean.
that one's kind of, or maybe we want something a little more, that one's kind of good. Let's see what happens. Oh, I like that.
I don't mind
We can also make this.
that. Oh yeah, that's much better.
That's better.
Yeah.
And then we can play with the alignment here. So maybe that's good.
Yeah, and then can we change the color of Living My Best?
Yeah. So let's go back to our color down here. And we can choose, what color do we think?
Ooh.
So these are some suggested ones. Oh, I like that kind of.
Yeah, I like that. That's much better.
We can also change up the opacity, I believe, if we want to see what that looks like.
Ooh.
So I'm just sliding.
I'll do that for
Thank you. That could be kind of, we lose some of the legibility on the lights, but I kind of like how,
Maybe a little bit less.
yeah.
We need some texture.
Yeah. I like that. Very cool.
I think that's shareable.
I think that's shareable. Shall we?
Should we do it?
Yeah.
Okay, let's share it. So we're gonna just go up to share, and here you can push it straight to your Instagram if you have it hooked up, your Facebook or whatever, or save the image and then upload it. That's usually my workflow, but where are you ready to share? Do you have this hooked? You probably don't yet, huh?
No, but
Okay,
let's save it.
Let's save the image. Oh, and I also should mention, say, so this is like for Instagram, but say I really like this design and I want to share it across format or across platforms. I have all of these. That
So
one's kind of
good.
cute.
Big fan.
Yeah. Or if we're gonna put it into like a Spark video later or like a Spark page, maybe I want to make it more wide aspect ratio, like let's see what happens to 2:1. No, that doesn't work for me.
But it's good how quickly you can just go back and
Yeah,
forth
I'm
and
like,
say, well, that didn't work, I can just move on.
Yeah.
Well, we could do that and just make this a little bit smaller so we still see.
Yeah, let's see what happens. And then, oops. Oh, I have to hit done. Duh.
Yeah, see,
There we
that's so
go.
much better.
And now you're ready for, you want to move her.
Yeah.
That. So maybe we'll save this one because we're happy with it. Oh yeah, rule of thirds right there.
So big.
Rule of thirds applies to design too. Do we want living in lights in the same?
Oh no, can you fix that?
Yeah. Okay.
Screw it up.
Just, oops. It's okay. It's really easy to fix. There we go.
Thank you.
And then, okay, let's say we're done. I'm gonna hit share on that.
So now we have two very different.
Yeah, but like, you really just did one design, but you shared it at a bunch of different places.
Yeah.
Should we make a couple more just for fun? Maybe like
Yes.
an invite?
I would love to do an invite. Let's see. What was this one you thought would be a good little invite?
Oh yeah, this one's kind of fun.
Yeah.
Because you can have, this is nice because
Has the
you can,
colors already?
yeah, you can have your photo, you know, we can kind of move like the aspect ratio or, there we go. So here's nice because if you're making an invite, you need to have like the who, what, where, when on one side. That's a lot to put on top of your photo. So having these two different kind of blocks that you're working with make it a lot easier. So why don't we add in one of the photos?
Yeah, and I have a little bit less than half an hour to enter the contest. I saw that Jan Erik he lives in Norway, I think, or Denmark. I don't remember.
Cool.
He went outside to take a picture.
Well, I can't wait
Freezing.
to see that.
Wow.
I hope it's a good one, Jan Erik. Yeah.
We have, my manager is actually from Norway, or his family's from Norway. I've always wanted to go.
Let's go.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is
Good,
so
good.
pretty.
You see that, Larkin?
What?
You're killing it.
Oh my god, I did. Oh, I didn't see you picking that final. I love it.
All right, I love that. So let's
Maybe like, let's call this like holiday decorating party.
hmm.
Or like,
Deco. Or
Lights.
if you want
Let's
it
deck the
shorter.
halls. Come
Deck-
deck the halls.
yeah,
with
come
me.
deck the halls.
Decking the halls, something like that.
Come deck my hall. No.
Let's deck the halls together.
I like let's deck the halls.
Let's deck the halls. And
This
then,
is like kind of like mean, like
Yeah, it's a little,
like come deck the
right. Oh God, sorry.
Let's deck
Okay.
the halls. And then
let's deck the halls.
And then holiday decorating party could be like the subhead.
Yeah. Okay, so here, yeah, this is a little, I feel like we could get a little bit more playful with our fonts.
Ooh. I like your attitude.
Yeah. Because like this is a party, not a sale. We're not like trying to get people to, we're trying to get people to come, but like we want them to want to.
Laura has a question in Lightroom like how to crop because it's cropping everything. So when you have the crop tool in Lightroom, there should be a lock or something so you can, yeah, let me find the icon. But there is an option that by default it will constrain all the proportions, you know. So when you will crop, it will resize at the same time the width and the height. But there is an option where you can just crop whatever you want. Let me find it.
Oh, you want to keep playing?
Sure. All right, so here's like a slightly different.
Yeah, it's called locked. Okay, so click on the locked and it will become free and then you can do whatever you want. At the bottom of the UI once you are cropping.
This isn't working for me. Let's go back to our fonts.
Okay.
Oops. Oh, actually, one thing before we go fix these font situations. Say you've landed on a template, but like maybe you want to see what else is out there. You're like, I don't know, I'm not convinced that this is for me. You have all of these design filters that you can kind of play with.
Very cool.
But I'm gonna hit cancel and go back to our original.
I like where we're going. With
Yeah,
this.
I think because it's like a nice color scheme. Okay, so let's go back to our font selection. Let's see. Fonts are hard. I have a really hard time with fonts. Does anybody
Truly.
else? This one could be, that's like kind of holiday-ish, right?
Yeah.
Is it hard to read? How about we make a
bit.
little spacing? So here I don't like how like the and the halls are touching, so I'm gonna create a little
The
space.
tangent.
Yeah.
Tangent.
Tangent.
Still hard to read.
Still
little
is a
bit,
little
huh?
hard to read. Okay.
What's this one?
Oops, sorry. This is what well, you're not really supposed to like work, together like this.
But like, why not? You know,
This is a collaboration. Oh, that's kind of fun.
kind of like art
Deco.
What up?
Very
There we go.
stylized. Yeah, very stylized.
Let's make it really big. Don't you think?
Yeah. And then you want to like center it, right? Oh, there we go.
Look at that. How do you center it a little bit better?
So you wait for this yellow line to show up and tell you that you're in the right place.
Thanks,
Which I wish,
technology.
I wish there was like a thing for that for life. Okay.
Maybe I can say like Larkin's house, 7 p.m.
Yeah. Great. So I like already how there's a backing to the details. I think that's like a good design tip for like have your headline be like fanciful and fun and kind of a cool font, and then like highlight the details or like the information that you need to get out there with like a nice backing shape and like more simple or pared down fonts. I think that's a good way. And I actually think that that's kind of, I like how it's like kind of simple because the photo is the star. So that has a filter on it. Do you want to see what it looks like without it, or do you like it?
I think I like it. I think it kind of ties it together with the
Blends.
Yeah.
other side of the invite, so I think I'm good with it.
Cool. Well, let's share this or save this to our camera roll.
Beautiful.
I'll come back to that, and maybe let's just for fun. Let's say like she's gonna send this in a video or send it in an email or something, but maybe she's decided that she wants to invite everyone on her social feeds. So we can
Larkin would do something like that.
Throw a party.
I know.
Yeah.
This is my very elaborate plan to have a holiday party to go to this year. Ooh.
Well, that's a little big, but let's see.
Well, you know, it's like putting it out there.
Yeah. Oops. I gotta say, this is a little sensitive. If the post team is watching. Let's make sure this is a good relationship with each other. Okay.
Look at you.
And now, boom.
Got so many things.
So much content in like 5 minutes.
I know.
Any questions from the audience?
Classic Larkin.
Somebody said that? Awesome. You know me already.
All right. Okay, great. So we've made some, oh yeah, and by the way, this is all of our designs are living in our...
I don't know what that was.
Backup, so something, yeah. Something will be backup.
Yes, great.
Great, good news.
But one thing to know is that these are all of her designs that are waiting for more edits or whatever. One of my other really fun features is that you can tap on this and say duplicate. So I know that I've saved my previous image, but I want to make sure that I can like come back to it and edit it if I need to. So I'm just gonna go back and make sure that this is in the blog
Let's
post.
say now it's at 8 p.m. now.
Yeah. Or yeah, I need to change the time or I see a typo, like it's all ready for me there. So the duplicate feature and the resize feature is just like something that makes my life so much easier. Okay.
All right. That looks great.
And now I'm ready. All right.
She ready.
So that is Spark Post. And now should we bring it over to video just for fun? Let's say that Larkin is the most like social savvy person.
I think she is.
Pretty sure she is. And
She
she's
definitely
like,
is.
I'm not going to just send a regular invite. I want people to come right at 7. And so I'm going to send them like a personal video invitation.
I'm excited. And we took video.
Yeah.
Don't forget.
Yeah. So let's start from scratch. So this is Spark Video. We got some story guides set up, which are kind of fun if you need help like with your story structures, but I'm gonna start from scratch.
Yes.
And what's cool about Spark Video is that it's a slide-based editor versus a timeline editor. So you're basically just adding content to a slide. Themes take care of the transitions and all the fun stuff. You can add music. We have music ready for you. And so very quickly you can create a video. So I'm gonna go, let's do split screen because I think we took a vertical video, which is fine.
I don't know if I did.
It's okay. We got
Cardinal sin, number 1.
not like so far, like not so much anymore. Do people
With
want vertical
Insta
video?
stories now?
I know, Insta stories.
I
We're like
know.
changing.
Yeah.
know.
The monitor is actually vertical. You're ahead of the times, Adobe Live.
Someone likes your Spark blog.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Who's that?
Glenn.
It's,
thanks, Glenn.
Glenn, yes. What do you post on the blog?
Well, I posted a recap as of like an hour ago, 2 hours ago, a recap of yesterday's live.
Oh, awesome.
If you
Should
want
check
to look at that. But we do a lot of graphic design tips, taking great mobile photography tips, tips for standing out on social or,
Oh yeah, look at that.
yeah, there you go.
spark.adobe.com/blog.
Yeah.
Wow. So cool.
Look at us.
Yeah. Ashley Batz famous.
Oh my.
With the replay. Mm-hmm. Nice. Good job, Amy Copperman.
Oh, thank you. And if you head over to spark.adobe.com/blog.
And you can subscribe or
subscribe to our newsletter, which goes out every week.
Oh, nice.
That I write. It's one of my favorite things to do, actually.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cute.
One of my favorite
Thanks, Amy.
jobs of the day. Okay, cool. So
back to Spark Video. So let's back up just a little bit because I don't think I really walked through what we're doing. So up here we have layouts. There's different ways that you can format your content, and then there's themes and music. So I'm gonna put split screen. So I want like a video on one side and some text on the other, and I'm gonna add
this lovely video.
And
I get to choose.
Yeah.
Oh, you can trim. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna do that.
And you probably just need like a few seconds.
I think so.
To kind of capture attention. You get like, what is it, like 2 to 3 seconds now?
How about that?
Love that.
Can I see that?
If you click on play, does it preview? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes!
That's perfect.
So proud.
Oh my God, it's so cute. Okay.
Oh, you can add text. Awesome.
So now.
How about that? I'm gonna be mad if you don't come to my holiday soiree.
Sounds perfect.
I
Sounds
think
like
that's,
Larkin. Is that your voice,
like you?
Larkin?
no, I think that sounds. No, that's definitely not Larkin. That's more me. But this is a joint party, so she's the left and I'm the right.
All right. So here we go. And now, okay, I'm just going to start adding content to the slides, and then we can go back and change up the theme and maybe make some adjustments. So I'm just going to hit this plus button to add another slide. And now let's add some photos from Lightroom. Ooh, and maybe we can, actually for that, on my iPhone, let's see. Oh, that's not the right one. Let's see what happens there.
There it is. Done?
So now we have 2 slides, and let's just see what it looks like.
Ooh.
That was a little
fast.
a little fast for how much text. So we either have to go back, which is like no big deal. We either extend how long the clip
And
is.
Jinky is asking, can you select photos and delete? Yeah, so once you have your pictures in Lightroom Mobile, if you go in the menu and select delete, then it will let you choose which one you want to delete. So you can select multiple photos and delete 20 photos at the same time if you want. And you can filter. You can also what you were doing, like what's the name? Like flagging. You know, so you were like flagging pictures. Say this one I want to keep this one, or I want to reject these ones. And you can filter and say just display all the one that I rejected and delete them at once.
Was that too fast still?
Still too fast? Can you? Oh, there is the transition here. That's the time. Like 5 seconds.
The time in this case is powered by the video clip, so that's how long the slide is going to stay on the screen. But you know what we can
edit
do
the video again?
Is why don't we break up our text a little bit, because the way to and maybe we'll do something like
I'm mad.
Don't disappoint is one.
Oh, yes.
She's the
The
writer.
writer.
She's the writer.
I was like, let me just write a really long sentence.
So the Spark Video works the best when you just have like one thought or like a couple words per slide, and it moves things really fast, and then you can, and I think now at this point, let's now take down our time again. So I'm gonna go back to this like little scissor icon. Except I keep missing it because boop. And now I'm going to, I like how she brings it down. Hit there. And now I'm going to say continue from here because I want to continue my thought. And so now it's going to keep going. And it's going to seamlessly start where I left off.
Wow.
Okay, got it. And so now
I can do another.
we can do another, whoops.
And I like when she puts it around her neck.
Yeah. That's cute.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Hold
Okay.
on. Yeah.
Don't disappoint. Come to my party.
Yeah.
Come decorate my house.
Come to my
You're
party.
basically like getting people to string lights for
things,
you.
yeah.
It's great. It's a good idea. See, video can make people do a lot of things. That is the Okay, so now let's preview it. We're gonna have to make some adjustments, but let's just see where we're at.
Don't disappoint. Oh, come to the party. Let's deck the halls.
Oh. See, that's good, because when she does that, there's the...
Right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
So that transition is powered by what is our default theme, which is Elevate. But say I want it in music. So I'm going to pick this little magic wand icon. And these are all of our themes. And so we're hovering, what you're seeing now is the Elevate theme, but this one adds like a kind of a pink filter and changes the font, and it's going to change the transition. It's going to make things pop. I also really like Statement.
I feel like I like this one. This is like very fun.
Let's see what it looks like.
I want to know what happens. Don't disappoint. It's very mod font. Come to my party. Aww. That's cute.
That is really cute. I like that.
I would come to this party.
Yeah.
I've decided it's happening, so.
Yeah.
And they're asking, is there a limit in terms of time in the video? Like, can it be a 10-minute video if you want? Or?
In total, yes. So like you build, right now, each slide can hold up to 30 seconds of video, but using the continue from here feature, you can make your video longer. Now, I would say like most of the time, short videos are working better on, especially if you're trying to communicate on social. And like short slides tend to keep the motion and the pace of your video going.
And the social network can be the limit.
Yes,
like,
yeah. So on Instagram, it's like a minute or something, and yeah. But I think that this kind of gets to your point. Maybe we need. Let's check the hills. Larkin's house, 7 p.m. So we're assuming that her friends know where her house is, but you could add. You know, text here and, you know, give her the address. We'll protect Larkin's Spark Lane or something like that.
Townsend.
601 Townsend.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh, gosh. Great.
And then maybe want to do like, see you there. Let's see what that's like. Oh, this is our credits. So we didn't actually use this, but you can add photos from anywhere. So, or not from anywhere. There's a free photo search in Spark, and we automatically apply credits if you use any of it. So you don't have to worry about crediting artists. But if you wanted to add your own credits, like created with work by Ashley Batz, she could do that there. You can also hide the credit slide if you don't need it.
I'm just gonna say.
Okay, great. And this is the outro. So this doesn't necessarily really apply to this right now, but we talked about premium features earlier. And if you were creating like a branded video, your call to action, meaning like visit my website or check out my portfolio, and your logo would be here. But you can also just hide that. Okay, got it. Or it's going to say create it with Adobe Spark if you haven't upgraded. So let's see what it's like. Oh, and also, I don't think this has sound, but there's all of these.
Oh, you can add background music, right?
Yes, you can add background music.
And record your voice.
You want to record your voice. Oh, yeah. So she could also be saying exactly what's on the screen. With each slide, she could, let's see, hold this down and say, okay, got it. Don't disappoint. Come decorate my house. Let's hang some lights. See you there. Alrighty.
Cute.
And because there might have been background music or background noise on my video, I'm gonna go here and, whoops, I'm gonna hit this little audio button and either mute it, or you can make it loud if you had like a roll, or you can mute it.
Perfect.
Let's mute this one. Oops. Okay. Sometimes you have to re-record a couple times, but it's pretty easy. Let's see. Is there sound on this if we play it? I don't think that there is.
Maybe you can have it. Let's see.
Maybe whistle away. I'm just gonna. Ooh. All right. You can adjust the sound here.
Beautiful.
All right. Oh,
No.
you're not getting sound, but it's there. You can play around with it, share it.
Cute.
Nice.
See you there.
Cute.
Perfect.
Yeah. So there you go.
Great. Now,
All right. So now,
let's save it.
So what types of movie did you see? Like the most surprising one you've seen made with Spark Video?
oh man, there's been a ton. I've seen a lot of like designers create like sizzle reels for their work on that. So it's like good marketing material. Oh my God! It's this one dad is doing this really cute project with his kids. He's creating like a he has his kids are like into acting, so he's like basically giving them their like acting reels,
Yes.
and they're like, it's adorable. They're like working. They have like this whole play going, and he's like filming, and then the kids and the dad create the video. It's really sweet. But a lot of families and kids are using this to create holiday greetings, or it's used a lot in schools. But I use it a lot for my work as well.
That's awesome.
Creating social videos.
So I already saved it to my camera
Okay,
roll.
so you saved it to our camera roll.
You
So
can just
now,
show where you.
yeah,
I did that right here.
You can also create a link if you wanted to send the link to people if you wanted. So you just title your story, or put it, embed it on your blog or anywhere. Let's say it's an event.
Yeah.
All right.
Great. We can use that later too.
Mm-hmm.
I know.
You know the drill.
I do. You'll know too.
Oh, Laura says, I confess I don't like it that much. That's okay. Tell us what you would like to see, because Spark is kind of new and in development, and we have literally our product team is watching this right now. So
Nice.
leave your comments, because they're very responsive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was successful.
Cool.
Now.
All right. So now let's go back to Spark Page. So when I was a kid, my mom embarrassed all of us by sending out holiday letters.
Oh.
So
we're gonna do that.
Is this a letter where you describe everything that happened during the year?
yeah, you're like highlights of the year, and
Wow.
and report cards sometimes made it in there.
Oh my.
It was.
Well, I'm sure you did fine.
I did okay. And she made me like impervious to embarrassment, so she did me a favor in the long run.
They wouldn't be like, Amy got an F.
No, but there's just like lots of, we did photo shoots, and then they'd show up on our holiday cards, and then in the letter, and yeah, she's sweet. Okay, but
She's sweet.
so let's say though that you want to do like a year in review. We send out like, I think it is nice to share like what's been going on in Larkin's life.
Yeah.
So this is Spark Page offers the opportunity to create a visual story with text and images and video and pull it all together. And so we're going to do that, and let's call this like what I've been up to. And now I know I'm becoming more and more like my mother, because I'm like totally going to do this now. I'm like 30 years old, and I'm like, I'm thinking about sending out my holiday letters.
I think that's great.
Yeah. So that
2017
yeah.
in review. Great.
Okay, so now I'm gonna add a photo. And let's add it from Lightroom. Let's take one of just like the beautiful.
I think I want this one.
Oh, that one's cute.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's what I want. It's like, it's not of her face so that I can see what the text is.
Yeah.
We can add those in.
And then like here, she might just be able to say like, dear friends, or or whatever, have some text, a little like holiday message, and best year of her life. She's living her best lights. And let's like add that photo that we took from you saved it to your camera roll.
Mm-hmm.
I like that one.
Yes.
Yeah,
Nice.
best lights. And then let's say that Larkin's more to the point than I am or my mother is, and she's gonna be like, hope the season's doing well, like love you all or something like that, and come to my party.
Right?
So let's add more text and like this time I want to emphasize it. So
What are we're
like
talking about the party?
Yeah, like love to you all, like come join, let's toast to the new year or something, or let's toast to the holidays. Perfect. And then now we're going to add a video. The video we just made.
Yes.
And
I can paste that.
it. Done.
That's why we.
Wow.
I know.
You're a pro user now.
Yeah.
Power user.
Power user for sure. Watch out. Okay, so we're going to hit...
Can you do a grid, like a mosaic of all the shots?
Oh, we can. Where should we put it?
Can we do it after
The
this?
bottom? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's look at the select photo grid. Mm-hmm. And now, do you want to go back to your Lightroom? Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
Okay, so now...
Select all of them.
Sure.
let's do maybe like
Try multiple ones.
3,
One more.
4. Let's do 4.
One hand.
Okay.
Okay, 5. Okay.
Oh, okay. Wow. And can you move them around and
Yeah, so...
decide which goes where?
So here,
How do I
that's
move?
moving the,
You can say move.
I think that's going to move the whole block.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
How do we... Oh, okay. You can make like one large.
Oh, large or small.
I think though...
Try move, though. It's
Yeah,
the
you
whole
can
block,
you can
think?
do that. How did I do that before? Let's try it once more. Just like I think we clicked out of it too quickly. Which one? Will you select those?
Let's just do these. These.
Okay. How can you move them?
What if you said that? Oh no.
Oh, yeah, that's
that
it.
is it.
Maybe a long tap. Or,
Yeah.
There we go.
So there we go.
Can
Okay.
reorder there.
Yeah, actually you're right. So if we wanted to come up here and move, now we're changing the order. Long press and it moves.
Okay.
There we go.
Oh, I like that.
I
Yeah.
like this. It takes so much time to design this. When you have multiple pictures, you have something with the right balance, right?
Yeah.
The same space.
Beautiful.
Great.
Perfect.
So yeah. And then like video, this
Laura
is
says it's for you, Amy.
Oh.
Like when she says she didn't like it, it wasn't about Spark. It was about her submission
Oh, good.
to the contest.
Well, thank you for clarifying.
Yeah, that's
Although we do take
feedback.
constructive feedback quite well. But thank you, that's really sweet. And I'm sure your submission is great. Okay, so like video page is also powered by themes, which is going to change the look and feel. And so for instance, that's nightcap, and that's
going.
that is going. This one's
It's a nightcap.
It is like nightcap. Let's see what storybook looks like.
It's kind of hard for me to read.
Yeah.
But I also need glasses.
Let's see what vintage does. That adds, and we can add a preview to it. So you see how like there's a little subtle animation to this photo as you scroll, which is kind of nice.
Is it different depending on the theme?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Let's see what Baldwin does. I feel like Larkin's chic. Maybe
chic is the right one.
Oh yeah, look at that.
I like that.
Can we preview that?
Let's preview it.
I want to know. Oh yeah, this is totally Larkin.
Wow. Very classy.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, so we're happy with that. And now I'm gonna hit share. Whoops. Come on. That top button. And this is gonna generate a link that is hosted by Adobe, and then you can embed it in your blog or your WordPress or your site, send it directly to email. So say this is like her invitation. If she was hooked up to email, she could just send out her holiday card and be ahead of the game.
Is it a short URL or is it
It's
an Adobe Ally? Or?
Yeah, it's spark.adobe.com / with like a
Bubble.
yeah.
I just wanted to see if I can type it here so we can show it on the web.
Oh yeah, let's show it on the web. Maybe we can just copy to the clipboard and then how do we get it to you?
Maybe I can type. Maybe I won't make a typo.
Yeah.
That would be insane.
I believe in you. Here's the.
Oh my God! Thanks. Oh, it disappeared.
Oops, sorry. Okay.
Oop.
Oh, yeah, how do we
Publish again.
Yeah, one more time.
Publish.
It was so good,
can
I
do
want
it
to
in-
see it twice. Teamwork.
Okay, so it's spark.adobe.com.
/page /V ZZ 0JE.
Do you know what Zizi means in French? My son is. Ooh.
Oh, you got an A on your report card. I'm
Awesome.
gonna write it in the next blog.
So that's awesome. So yeah, you said it's responsive. So
Yeah.
what you design in portrait on a smartphone,
It kind of knows.
boom.
Isn't that really?
Aww,
Yay!
look at you.
Come to my party. No, I have to have a party.
Dude, no, I'm like literally telling you.
Invited.
I know.
And it's at Adobe HQ.
We're hosting your party.
These are the best.
Yeah, look at that. Because I have the audio here.
Don't disappoint. Come decorate my house. Let's hang some lights. See you there. But I need to probably re-record that. I lost energy.
You're like, let's hang some lights.
It's like Daria's Christmas party.
Like,
But super easy to re-record.
With the photo grid, you can click and it does the light box.
Yeah.
how
Yeah.
cute.
So there's all these really easy
Nice.
features that you can add to photos and put it in your blog without
Now you see I
updating your
can
website.
resize.
Yeah, look at how
resize.
responsive is that is.
It's responsive, so modern, and I can appreciate.
Thank you. I appreciate you appreciating me. Cool. That was great.
Created on a phone, and it's insane. So good.
How's the contest coming?
Oh, yeah, we need to switch to a different view because I need to see if there are new entries. Yeah, actually, there is one more, I think. I think I had it already. Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so
Can we
the
all
theme,
talk through this?
Yeah, the theme was
Light
lights
and
and shadows. Okay, so we have Abhishek Agarwal. Live life awesome.
This is cool. It's we're looking right at the sun. It's coming through the trees. This person is backlit. I want to know
lens
where they
flare.
are, what they're doing. There's a
Yeah.
lens flare.
Yeah, let us know where you took this picture.
Yeah, I
Because
want to
the-
know.
The sun is massive. We have beautiful trees.
It's gorgeous.
I like that.
Yeah, let us know in the chat.
It's golden hour right there.
Oh, thank you.
How sweet. That's so sweet.
Christmas. So can we
That's
see
really
the-
nice.
So thanks for watching because
Yeah, we can guess.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, I love that.
you're using your Christmas lights. Good job,
Yeah. Very. Look
right?
Look at how it
Look at that bokeh.
creates so
crazy shapes.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, with the shadows.
That
What is that?
yeah. What?
Oh, it's
These are
pencils.
pens. Yeah, pencils.
Oh.
And she's like walking in the forest.
Lights and shadows. Perfect.
Oh no! Look, it's for drums. No.
Oh yeah,
Oh, drumsticks. Cool. I love it.
that's really
Yeah.
cool.
What is it? Let us know.
I want to know
Looks like drumsticks.
what light are you using too? Is it like a lamp light? Or are you using a flashlight?
Oh, good
How are
question.
you making those
Yeah.
hard shadows?
How do you create the shadows?
Tell us.
It was Laura who did that.
Yeah.
Laura is the one
She
who
was.
doesn't like Spark.
She's in trouble.
Jan Erik, he went outside Oslo, Norway.
Whew.
Oh, wow.
So it's like, okay, let me think.
What?
Jan Erik's like 3 a.m.
Yeah.
3 a.m., 4 a.m. It's 4 a.m. in Norway. He
I
went
wanna-
outside to take a picture for us.
I will take that into consideration.
Yeah, that one's cool.
We
I
need
feel like
the
it's
dark.
always this dark in Norway this time of year, right?
I
Yeah,
want to
you
know
get, like-
what the temperature
Could be
is.
it could be
It's her
2 p.m. It could be
drumsticks.
Yeah.
Laura's drumsticks. Very nice.
Ah, drumsticks. Okay.
So
Jan
I
Erik,
see,
always brave
right?
for Adobe Live.
Fighting the good fight.
Ariana.
Look at those shadows.
Oh, yeah.
Where are you? I want to know. Are you outside?
I think she told us. Are you in Canada? I think she told us at the beginning of
Oh, okay.
when we asked.
This looks like a scene of something larger, but I want to know, is that real grass? Is it fake
Oh, look.
grass? Hey!
Yeah, because I saw the Adobe Spark tag, I was like, oh.
Nice. Thank you. Oh, yeah. Hashtag Adobe Spark.
She's in
At
Toronto.
Adobe Spark if you want to follow
She's in
us.
Toronto. But good job on the shadow, because you see it's super
Yeah, it's very crisp.
Yeah, very crisp.
Yeah, very nice.
I like that multi-style text editing and animations. Awesome.
Yeah. And then
Season
and then this is happening. Dun.
You're doing a super zoom, but like manual super zoom.
Okay, so what is happening here? Can you describe for me this character?
Is this? It's like, it's a snowman.
It's a
that's
snowman
also.
playing the accordion, maybe? Maybe not.
I don't know. It's
Maybe not.
Is
We
the
need- we need
snowman
some
wearing
help
a
here.
hat? I want to know more about this.
Yeah.
Where are you?
So it's a light for sure. Christmas light.
Yep. Are
It's a
those candy
snowman,
canes in the back?
The mug.
Can I have
And
one?
crazy lights. Look at the
Yeah.
colors there.
Okay.
But thanks for the season's ratings. We
That's so
appreciate it.
nice.
Super funny. We have an airport, okay. Black and
Ooh.
white, perspective,
Uh-huh. Very
terrible carpet. I mean, that's
very classic.
classic in airports.
Awesome. Let's see that. Last one.
Tyrone, the pen is my turn and the sword.
Nice. I see lots of light, shadows,
reflection here in the wood, nice texture.
Very nice.
Mhm.
All right, let's go through all of them, and I'm gonna make my decision. Do you have one? Oh, really? Do you have one? Or the what? Okay. Interesting.
Ooh, that one's nice too. Oh,
I
God, these
know.
are some good submissions.
I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna
Do you
say.
have one?
No.
Oh. That's the one.
That's the one.
That's the one. I know. I really like the holiday ones, and I appreciate someone going out in the dead of night. But I'm gonna pick this one.
Okay, congratulations, Abhishek Agarwal. Woo!
Yay!
That is a really nice
Oh, he's in the chat. I
Yeah.
can see you. Great to see you back here. Yeah. Good job. Nice
Sorry,
picture.
Laura. You did great though.
Yeah, Laura. Let's have another tribute to Laura's work with the
I do
drumsticks.
love. I
Very
do love
smart.
that. That's very creative.
Very cute.
Very, very creative. Yes, keep trying, Ariana. It's gonna be okay.
I know. Very good job on the shadow.
Amy really liked that.
I know. I really like
I
this
know.
one.
I
like
thought
this
about
one
it.
too. I
Yeah.
like this one too.
Yay.
Heart.
Oh.
Oh, I need to connect. Okay, I will play it again.
Yeah.
That one's nice.
Yeah, very nice. Very good job.
Awesome. Do we have any more?
Any questions? Yeah.
Guys, it's not me.
Burning.
Ah, it's not you. Ah, it's another. Oh, yeah, it's another one. Okay. Can we switch the camera?
Ooh.
Yeah, let me see who it was. It was at the end, I think. I know it was Right Angle Designer. Oh yeah, sorry. We just have you have the same first name. That's why, but it's Right Angle Designer.
Wow.
We have two Abhishek watching
Wow.
today.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Well, congratulations.
that's a
What are the
performance.
odds?
Yeah,
Cool. I feel great. We did a lot. Again.
yeah,
we
we did a
did.
lot, huh?
We did.
Yeah.
Thank you
Good
so
job,
much
yeah.
Thank
for
you.
coming. This
Thanks,
was awesome.
Amy, for showing all these tips and tricks in Spark.
Oh, yeah. Thank you
was
for
awesome.
having me.
Ashley,
So fun.
great pictures again.
Thank you.
I'm sure you will inspire a lot of people watching because, yeah, this is something that we will face in a few weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Christmas lights everywhere, in the
Yeah.
city, at home, and yeah, you can be super creative. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, and just with a smartphone again. So thanks for watching. We'll be back live tomorrow morning with Nicole Clementson at 9 a.m. Pacific time on Behance.net/live, followed by Marla Rutherford, and Ashley will be back. Third day. So tomorrow, what's the plan for? It's the celebrity shooting, right?
Yep. Tomorrow is how to get two.
So Scarlett Johansson is coming,
She's coming.
but just for 2 minutes.
Only 2 minutes.
Okay.
She's flying in, and then 2 minutes the clock starts. We're out.
So yeah, you will teach how to do like 2 different shots if you only have 2 minutes and someone. How to be creative in 2 minutes with the same person. Yeah. So who will be your models?
I have my friend Leslie coming tomorrow.
Ah, cool.
Yeah. She's going to be great.
Awesome.
K Willie wants Spark on Android. We definitely are working on that. We can't wait. It's coming. Thanks for your patience.
It's coming. Yeah, but in the meantime, make sure to follow the Spark blog. Subscribe to the newsletter,
Please do.
so you can stay in touch with Amy. She's a great writer. I mean, she found so many. It was so easy for her to find, some text, some puns. Very good puns today.
I'm all about the puns.
All about the puns. Awesome. So yeah, thanks everyone. Thanks for the great entries, the great pictures about shadows and lights. Tomorrow there will be a new contest with a new theme. Okay, you are very nice. You're watching, so I give you the theme already, just for you because they are watching very late. Theme will be shoes, because we all have shoes.
We do.
So
Yeah.
just take off your shoes, take a picture. This should be the theme for tomorrow, so you can start working on it.
There's
You have an
something
advantage.
on Instagram called the shoofy instead of the selfie. Have
Really?
you guys heard about this? Yeah,
shoofy?
hashtag shoofy.
Oh, that's
People
funny.
are taking pictures of just their shoes, like the overhead.
I've done that before.
Yeah.
I'm an offender.
I was there. I've been there. Okay. See you tomorrow on Behance.net/live. Thanks again, Amy, Ashley. It was awesome. Bye, everyone.
Bye.